If you want to know the value of an year, ask a student who has failed in an exam. If you want to know the value of a month, ask a mother who has given birth to a premature baby. If you want to know the value of a day, ask a mother who is eagerly waiting for her child to get home. If you want to know the value of an hour, ask a student who is attending a boring lecture and waiting for the class to get over. If you want to know the value of a minute, ask a person who has missed his train. If you want to know the value of a second, ask a person who has come second in a race. Hi guys, this is Neha, third year medical student from Bangalore. They say this is the best time of history to be alive because we get all that we want at just the click of our fingers. We have with so much distractions at our disposal. So this is as much a bane as it is a boon because we get so much easy access to all the distractions, but yet our time is limited. No matter how much wealthy we are, we can trade nothing against time. Managing the time at hand is an art, and trust me, you can be an artist too. I'm not a pro at time management, but here I'm sharing some tips that I have found helpful and that's helped me strike the right balance. So the first tip is categorize the tasks according to its importance and urgency. So the one thing to understand is what is important and what is urgent are two different things. For example, reading a topic or completing a unit can be important, but submitting an assignment or a project is urgent. There can be some overlap between the two, but the two are not one and the same. So when you get certain tasks which are important as well as urgent, give priority to those tasks which are both important and urgent, and then you can prioritize according to its urgency and then according to its importance. So this can help you categorize the tasks and have an easy approach towards it. So if you have the habit of writing down the tasks, it is great. But if you don't, you should consider doing it because it helps you immensely to keep a track of the tasks that are remaining and to approach it systematically. So after writing down your task, give first priority to the task that needs to be completed today at any cost. That's urgent to be completed. And the second priority can be to the tasks that is desirable to be completed today but not as urgent as the tasks in the first category. Then the last category can be the tasks that can be delayed by a day if necessary, if the need arises. But don't be fixed in your mind that okay, the third category can be completed tomorrow, but because it leads to a lot of procrastination and the accumulation of tasks. So try to complete it today itself, but in case you are not able to do it so, it can be delayed by a day. The next thing is set specific goals for each day. Don't just set vague goals. For example, if you have to start revising a subject, don't just plan like I have to complete as much as possible of this revision. Be specific while setting your tasks. For example, make a plan of studying 6 units of that topic or 6 units of that subject in a particular day. In that manner, you will be able to track your progress and you will be able to see how far you have come. Also, by setting specific goals, you are more likely to complete those goals instead of just setting a vague idea and getting nothing done. The next thing is batch similar tasks together. For example, if you have to write a record, 5 exercises in a record, and if you have to complete 2 topics, studying 2 topics, you plan on writing 1 exercise in a record, then you keep your record aside and start reading a topic. After completing one topic, you again take the record and write the second exercise, then keep the record aside and read the second topic. It's so much chaos. There is so much time wasted in the transition between the tasks, and that can lead to mental fatigue. It may sound very silly, but it's true. In this transition only we waste a lot of time and then we get fatigued by doing nothing, and then we tend to procrastinate and postpone the tasks for the next day, or we get bored of tasks. So the thing is, group similar tasks together. For example, if you have to write 5 exercises in a record, try completing all that exercises in the record and then go to study, or finish studying and then come to writing the record. In that way, also you will have the satisfaction that you have completed a task of writing the record or of studying, and then you can go to next task. It will not only save your time in transition, which can be spent effectively to rest or refresh or doing any other task which you love, and it's better utilization of time at hand. The next thing is, don't jam pack your entire day with tasks. As I've said in one of my previous videos, while scheduling or while making to-do list, keep some buffer time at hand. And this buffer time should be apart from your leisure time. If you have kept an hour for your leisure and you think that only as buffer time, that's wrong. Buffer time has to be the extra time where you have not assigned any task, so that if any unexpected tasks come at the last moment or due to any reason you won't be able to complete the tasks at hand, so that you can use this buffer time to complete that task. Remember, life is not a sprint but a marathon. Keep the long-term plan in mind and act accordingly. Don't forget to take rest when it's needed. Don't forget to reset yourself and take a step back when it's needed. Taking a step back for reset doesn't mean you're lagging behind, because remember that even an arrow goes back before it shoots forward. Your time is precious and perishable. Don't underestimate the value of time. The more you respect your time, the more respect it earns you. All of us have enormous time, but what we lack is the skills to manage it effectively. I'm sure these tips might be of some help to you, and if you have any more tips, do share it in the comments. I would love to hear it as well. So let's learn the beautiful art of time management, because time management is life management. Until next time, take care.